Alright, I'm going to do a little investigation about the angles of a triangle. And if we look at an equilateral triangle, we notice that all three angles of an equilateral triangle, all three sides are the same, that makes it equilateral. All three angles end up being the same as well. That makes the triangle equiangular. So an equilateral triangle is by definition also equiangular. But notice the three angles 60, 60, 60, there might be some significance to the fact that they're all 60. And that's what I want to investigate here. So I want to find a measure of these three angles, and I want to use this little software tool to do it. Measure angle. So there we have one of the angles is 51.21 degrees. Now let's measure this other angle, angle ABC. Measure that angle, and then we'll measure the third angle, which is angle BCA. Oops, let me try it again. BCA. We'll measure that angle. Now, one of them's about 90, one of them's about 38, and one of them's about 51. Well, I'm curious here. What do those three angles add up to? Let's see. Well, let's calculate it. Calculate this number plus this number plus this number. Look at that. They add up to 180 degrees. And I'm going to move one of the angles around, and you'll see that the individual angles are changing, but all three angles are always adding up to 180 degrees, no matter what the individual angles are. That is a very, very important property of triangles. The three angles will always add up to 180. And that's why in the equilateral triangle that we were looking at a second ago, that was not coincidence that they all three happen to be 60 degrees, because an equilateral triangle is a triangle, and so the three angles have to add up to 180 degrees. So each of them has to be 60.